What is up, everyone? This is your boy John with my buddy Lee, and this is another This is another episode of the We Would Have Talked About It Anyway podcast. Lee, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good, John. It's another week. Very, very smoky week, man. Where I'm at is we're close to the Caldor fire, and it's been rough.
Yeah, man, it's been brutal. You were telling me about it a little bit earlier. As far as the air quality, I'm in Tahoe, so the air quality's been the worst in the world, is what they said, as far as the news outlets. So just been staying inside. I've been praying for all the firefighters that's been fighting the fire. It's been really hard for them, and pray to all the families that lost the homes, but we're getting through there. Nice.
Hopefully they're able to contain it. It's 19% contained as of today, on this Sunday. So we're pushing.
Good.
But other than that, just been inside. We've been cool, chilling.
Nice. I've been worried about you and your family, especially with your parents being a little health compromised.
Yeah, they're just older, but they're good though. They're chilling.
I was actually gonna say, have you thought about maybe bringing them with you over to Reno?
If we have to evacuate and stuff, then yeah, because I think just being inside is all right as long as we haven't been outside too much. So I think we're good there. But if hopefully it doesn't get to that point, but if it does get to that point, we just go over to Reno.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Unrelated. Looks like you're rocking a jersey. Is it any jersey in particular? Or?
It's the Shuttlesworth jersey from He Got Game.
Oh, is it really?
This is Ray Allen. Yeah,
dude.
It's Shuttlesworth.
Dude, that's nice.
When I wear this in public, sometimes I think because there's a Lincoln high school kind of in this area. I think it's a little closer to Sac. And I would wear this, and then I'd be like, "Oh, bro, are you from Lincoln High School?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, it's from a movie." But then I get that more often, but every seldom, someone's like, "Hey, oh, Shuttlesworth!" They get the whole reference. I don't know if they know if they watched He Got Game, but at least they know it's Ray Allen, or it's Shuttlesworth, but Ray Allen played him in the movie.
Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of people that know of the movie that have never seen it.
So are you one of those people?
I've seen it. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on now. I've seen it, but I've known of people where they know the name Jesus Shuttlesworth, but they don't know, and they know it's from He Got Game, but they've never seen the movie.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those movies that's kind of a lot of people may know that in Scarface when he goes, "Say hello to my little friend." Right. Everyone knows that line, but they've never actually seen Scarface.
Exactly. Or anything from The Godfather, where you come here and my time I need on my daughter's birthday. That whole kind of sequence.
Oh yeah.
Or the "You Talking to Me" from Taxi Driver.
Yeah. I watched Taxi Driver it was a long time ago. I need to rewatch it.
Dude, it's a good movie.
Where did back in the day, '09, early 2000s, where would you watch movies online?
Would I watch movies online? That's the question.
Did you watch movies on? Okay, so I would put watchmovies.com or something, or
dude,
Solar Movie.
Dude,
did you ever use Solar Movie?
No, but I remember watchmovies.net.
There you go. There's so many random. Dude. Is this illegal? Are we?
Okay, I legit didn't start watching stuff online till 2011.
Yeah, but they had back in the golden YouTube days before YouTube became what it is today. You could watch a bunch of full movies on YouTube.
Dude, I remember when YouTube used to have part 1 of 30 of a movie.
Yeah.
And you can watch the whole essentially watch all 30 parts of the movie and see it all and be okay, I'm good.
That's how I watch. Dude, that it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that. That's how I watched. Dude, it's not the first time I'd seen it, but I watched Space Jam because I went through like a nostalgia kick, and I was like, dude, I gotta watch Space Jam, and it was like super impossible to find normally, but I found it on YouTube, and it was like part 1 of like 45 or something like that, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit through all 45 parts, and then I got through like 30, and then like I lost part 31 and 32, so I had to jump to part 33, and then like I skipped like a good chunk of it, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, man.
The struggle of like '08 YouTube,
dude. Classic
it was the
YouTube.
struggle, but also like it was there's so many other things you could have done. Like there was just full blown movies there. It's so corporate now and like proper.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much like law, like there's so many laws in place to kind of like settle that, or like to stop
all the copyright.
Use. Yeah, but it's like now it's hard to find. And now it's hard to find YouTube videos that are like lyric videos, like for music and stuff like that. Where like before, like you'd have like 50 lyric videos of like for like one song,
or like Allen Iverson highlights to like Bone Thug songs or something.
Dude, I remember watching a Tracy McGrady highlight reel with no, sorry, not Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. A Vince Carter highlight reel with R. Kelly's "I Believe I Can Fly."
Oh, I feel like I've watched that.
Oh man,
will that get canceled now? Because it's R. Kelly.
I mean, maybe, but if you play it on mute, does it count? But no, dude, I remember that, and then like there were a couple of times where like I would watch one and like I'd really like the song, but I wouldn't know what it was, so I'd go to like that like YouTube to mp3.com.
Oh, bro, classic,
dude,
classic,
dude.
YouTube to MP3 converter was the whole moment in all of our lives,
dude.
And then you would go to your iTunes and then
update all the information, and then
and like if you were really into it, I had friends that would. I was too lazy to like organize it, but like some of my friends like organized like alphabetically or like what genre, and like they would put like pictures from Google Image.
I would literally go on iTunes and like if I knew what the song was, I'd go to iTunes, see how they classified it, and then update everything to match. Like I'd get the full name, I'd get the artist, I'd make sure like the feature was on there on the title, got the right album, like the album artwork, year, genre, like everything.
Oh damn! You really made it proper.
I felt like I kind of had to, just for like my personal sanity. But like, my mom was one of those people that was like, no, like don't download things illegally. You can ruin the computer. So like, as a way to kind of like to make her think I've been doing it legitimately.
Oh, that's how you tricked her, kinda.
Kinda. I'm sure she knew.
Did you guys have like a home computer that everyone used?
Yeah, so we had a home desktop that like like there was like 5 of us in the house, so like the 5 of us used it. And then I remember my brother did some nefarious stuff on it, and it got a nasty ass virus.
Oh god!
And it stopped working. and then like my mom's like, no, I'm not buying a new computer. We're gonna take it to the Geek Squad.
And all of his dirty laundry came out. Like he was like,
bro, literally like I think it was like 10 gigabytes worth of stuff that shouldn't be on the computer.
Just not suited for work.
Dude, it's not safe for work at all.
That's hilarious.
And like, thank God I had backed up all my music up to that point. I had like 4 flash drives with all my music on there, because the flash drives back then were like super small amounts.
Did you use Limewire?
I did use Limewire before, but I did use Limewire at one point. Like that was like high school.
Yeah, I definitely like when I first started getting into Wu-Tang. So like I think what really got me into Wu-Tang was, I think it was the Dave Chappelle skit where he was all like, keeping it real, and then he like slaps the people up in the boardroom, and was like Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, and then like a lot of Dave Chappelle's stuff was like Wu-Tang Financial.
Do you remember the racial draft when the Chinese
delegation? And they were like, there's like the Chinese delegation drafted the Wu-Tang Clan, the entire Wu-Tang Clan, and like the RZA and Jizza were there. So yeah, once I finally got like a home computer and like internet like 7th grade. So then I Google. So like first I would like rewatch all of like Chappelle sketches, and then be like, man, I'm a like YouTube like Wu-Tang Clan. So like that got me all into like Cream, Triumph, Wu-Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to Fuck With. So like all of those songs, and I think no one showed me YouTube to MP3 converter yet, but I did have like my friend showed me Limewire, so I would just download hella music. So like I went on like a Wu-Tang binge, like all of my Wu-Tang stuff was from Limewire. How I got into A Tribe Called Quest was I was following like different like hip hop MySpace pages, and then after that one of the songs came on, and it was Oh My God from A Tribe Called Quest.
Oh,
like
man.
the beginning with like the DJ scratches.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? Oh my God. And then yeah, that started me on my path to like old 90s hip hop. And then yeah, I was the kid that was like in like 8th grade, or that would be like, yeah, I don't listen to mainstream stuff. I only listen to I only listen to real hip hop. It's just like them franchise boys. That's not real hip hop. I was such a snob.
It's like T.I. Who's T.I.?
Like I think I appreciated T.I., but I was just so fascinated by like old 90s hip hop, and like I got into like Biggie. I always got into Tupac because like a lot of like the kids on the neighborhood always knew about Tupac.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's saying that's how I first started using LimeWire. Then I got viruses, not for other things, but I really just used it for just music.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
Then after that, so like I took it to like the computer place to get it fixed, and then I get it back, and my friend was like, "Hey, don't use LimeWire. It's all viruses. Use FrostWire,
dude,
because it's definitely not the same thing, and you won't get viruses, even though the interface is blue and it works exactly like LimeWire, but trust me, it's not the same thing,
dude.
It's FrostWire,
dude." I went from LimeWire. I think my sister downloaded FrostWire on the computer, but I was like, this looks way too similar, and so I deleted it from my computer. And then I was like, all right, now I need to find something, and that's when I found YouTube to MP3 converter. And I was like, oh, this is a game changer, total game changer. Dude,
yeah, that was the game changer. I deleted FrostWire, then just started using that, and that was like the easiest thing.
Yeah, but that whole like explanation into like downloading music a certain way and everything like that, like that was kind of like the introduction to. I feel like a lot of that's like the introduction to people using like the back channels or some stuff to like watch like movies or listen to music or anything. Like, oh man, what was it? Do you remember Popcorn Time?
No, what is that?
Oh man, dude, Popcorn Time was this program that you can download onto your computer, and it let you play like TV shows and movies as long as it was like available somewhere online. Like it would like hub everything together, and like, dude, such beautiful. Like I had it like the first year I was at Northridge, and
was it free?
Yeah, it was free, totally free.
Oh, nice.
It was illegal, highly illegal. But I had it on my laptop, and I was like, all right, bet, I'm safe. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then, like, I left a movie on, like, for a little too long. And Northridge was like, hey, we see you using the internet for not school-related stuff and for not approved stuff. So we're gonna put a block on your access to the Wi-Fi. And I was like, fuck.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, man.
Like, the IT was able to see that you were... Was it because you were at the dorms?
Yeah, it was because I was at the dorms.
Oh, okay. That's weird. What the hell? Just because you were... Was it because it was, like, pirated movies?
Yeah,
is that why?
Because it's pirated. Yeah.
Oh, so like if you were on YouTube, they wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, if I was on YouTube, it would have been fine. But because I was using this third party program to like download and watch pirated videos.
Okay. North are just like, yo, you can't do that.
Dude. And I wasn't even watching a movie. I was watching DBZ.
Oh, nice.
I was watching the Cell Saga, man.
Bro, that's why like streaming is like, it makes it. It sucks that you have to pay, but it's so much easier to just watch everything, and then it's all there. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to like some weird sketchy website. Well, I kind of miss the sketchy websites because it was free. You know what I'm saying? It was free.
I mean, fair, but like you can also at the same time kind of just bum login information from people.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
You just was that horrible? I'm sorry, I dropped the mic.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, that's true. You could always just get someone's login info.
Yeah.
But speaking of music,
John, of music, Lee,
go ahead. What dropped today?
Oh man, dude. So we're recording this August 29th, 2021, and Kanye decided to randomly drop Donda on us.
Boom. We all thought last week he was gonna drop at the same time as Drake, right?
Yeah.
September 3rd.
So Drake did like some like random teaser on SportsCenter for his album, saying that it was gonna drop September 3rd, and then Kanye was like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna drop it September 3rd," and then like, was it? I think it was yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before. Kanye tweeted like a conversation he had with like one of his managers or something like that, saying that like he won't release the album if DaBaby's verse isn't like able to be used on the album. And then like 6 hours later,
damn.
and then like 6 to 10 hours later, Donda finally dropped.
Yeah, DaBaby was on there. I really enjoyed all of the features.
Dude, I think all the features worked on the album. And yeah, I only listened. I did the one listen through like to finish it completely, just to like get like a general like understanding of like how the album like feels and how it flows. Like I haven't done like a deep dive into it, but like on the initial listen through, like all the features seem really solid. Like I think, and it's interesting to see like the combinations of people that he has on songs, because like you get a random combination of like The Weeknd and Lil Baby.
Yeah, that was tight. I really liked that.
That might be my favorite song from the album, but and then like you get like DaBaby and Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson was in that? That's what DaBaby was on?
Yeah, I think it was Jail 2. Jail Part 2.
I didn't know that was Marilyn Manson. I like how on Spotify it doesn't say the features, like it just says the titles. So like it keeps me guessing.
That's actually at the artist's discretion. So so Kanye could have technically been like, "Hey, this person's in this."
Show the features.
Yeah. I think but like but he chose not to. It's either him or labor.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it honestly it depends on what you're listening to, but because like I think for like something with like that's not feature heavy, but like is more.
This was really feature heavy, I think.
But like I'm thinking like more so like single focused. Like if I were to go listen to Trilogy, for example, the Migos album, I'm sure like every feature is going to be mentioned, because a lot of their songs are focused on like the single versus
okay, I get you.
A whole
then like
album concept.
I feel you, where it's like Migos is like, yo, check this song out with so and so.
Yeah, it's like
Kanye was all like, look at this album, look at what I made.
Yes. It's all, so it's like it's very much artist based. I have to ask you though, off of that, what was your favorite feature? First listen through, obviously.
The Locks one, I didn't at the end, and like I kind of got.
Now that's the one with that also has Jay Electronica on it, right?
Yeah, it's just like the extended version of I think it's Jesus 2, right? Yeah, Jesus too. And yeah, I didn't expect that. And like it was long. It was like 11 minutes and it gave me like college dropout vibes where in college just because like college dropout the last song is like super long. It's like 12 minutes, but it's like Kanye talking at the end of it about like his story. That was like really cool. But this one just having all the features on there, I think it was just the logs. I'm pretty sure I might have to listen to it again, but I think it was just the logs with J Electronica. That was my favorite. I like Okay Okay. That was good.
Okay.
Hurricane. I got excited for Jail. I was like, oh, Jay-Z. I didn't expect that.
Well, I had to listen to the
listening party.
The second listening party, the second one in Atlanta, and they had played it, and I was like, oh, this is a really nice feature from Jay-Z. We hadn't really heard a lot from Hove in a minute, so it's interesting to kind of like have him like show up on that.
Cause like, he just drops verses here and there. He was on DJ Khaled's stuff with him and Nas.
Yeah,
that was a good. I liked that song. That was a good song. I liked it. I need a, my thing is like I need to live with the album a little to like really appreciate it.
Honestly, I'm waiting for you to have like a super strong opinion because like every time you talk about an album that you've listened through, like you go like super in depth, and like you'll mention things that I won't even notice. Or like I won't notice. I shouldn't say I wouldn't even notice because you notice a lot more things when it comes to rap than I do.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like I like to enjoy to just sit down and kind of like live with it. If you're just chilling, you're listening to it, and like really like listen to the lyrics. Yeah, let's see. I'll let it marinate a little. Let's see how I feel. But I liked it first listen through. It's long though. Like I listened to it. I stopped. I did other things. Then I had to come back and listen to it.
Dude,
it's pretty long.
I literally like canceled plans so I can listen through it.
Yeah, I think you're more excited for Donda. You've been like, yo, Donda's dropping. Yo, Donda's dropping.
Dude, I have been super hyped for Donda for like weeks.
I haven't seen any of the listening parties. Dude. Was it cool? Were they cool?
I watched the second one. I didn't watch the one in Chicago. I heard that one was interesting because no one knew why he brought out DaBaby and Marilyn Manson at the same time, and but
now we know.
Now we know. But it's like listening to the songs before they're like finished. Like it's interesting to kind of hear like what the final product is versus what we heard, like what we heard, and then even there are a bunch of songs that like sounded different during the Chicago listening party to what was finalized because like Moon, for example, like didn't have Kid Cudi in it at all, and then at the second viewing party he was there, so then a bunch of people on a Kid Cudi group that I follow were like, oh, Kid Cudi's not in that. Kid Cudi got dropped from the album. No, why? And then he makes it up and then he made it on the final track, which by the way, Moon, pretty solid.
It was good. Does he hum? Does Kid Cudi? I kind of forgot. I feel like he hums.
He kinda, not like
not his signature hum.
Not like a signature Cudi hum, but he does have it in there. But Don Toliver's in that song too, which I didn't notice until like the tail end.
I like how Kanye had a lot of newer rappers too. It makes me feel old because I don't know all the. There's some people like I could tell right away, like, oh, that's so and so. But on some of these features, I was like, who this?
Dude, I honestly didn't know that was Young Thug on Remote Control until I looked it up.
Oh, I could tell. I was able to tell.
I was like, I was like, wait, what?
Young Thug kind of has a distinctive voice, I feel.
I mean, but I think part of that is like I don't normally gravitate towards Young Thug, so I don't listen to him enough to distinctly like recognize it. But I knew Roddy Ricch right away.
Oh damn! See, I was opposite. I didn't even know Roddy Ricch was on there.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch is on. What song is it? Oh,
it
Pure Souls. Pure Souls.
Okay.
But he raps like a good chunk of it, and I should have remembered that because it's like Pure Souls is like one of my favorite songs from the album. First listen through, I thought it was a little too long of an album, like 27 songs, and almost 2 hours. Like I think the runtime on Spotify was like an hour and 48 minutes.
Mm.
But each song's pretty solid.
Yeah, I like it. I like how it's this is a good long album. I feel like some albums are it's like too long and you're like, oh, this is too much. But I think for me, I haven't listened to a long album in a long time.
Yeah, I think it definitely felt like it wasn't daunting to listen to it, but like at certain points it did start to feel a little long.
If this was a CD, would it be like a double, like part 1, part 2? I think I've had CDs like that where it was like part 1, part 2. Or are they able to have all 27 songs in one CD?
So what CDs are now, I think with the room that you can get on a CD, I think now you can get 27 songs on one.
If we were kids,
it'd probably be about 3, maybe.
Oh,
it might be 2 or 3. Might be 2 or 3 because I think you can get like 15 songs on a CD originally.
Interesting. Well, that doesn't matter. We're old people talking about olden technology. That's like, yeah.
Dude, we're not old, man. We're not old, man. We were born in the 90s. We're not that old.
I was talking about how CDs work.
Dude.
Would that be a double CD? What kind of like? We're so dated.
Oh man, dude. I remember going to the music store and being like, I can only get one CD. What CD do I get? And then like having to like sit there for an hour trying to decide what CD I was gonna get. Now it's like it's so easy now to be like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna buy the CD. I have Spotify. I'll just listen to any album I want. Speaking of spot, dude. I was gonna say something else, but I'll get back to it in a little bit. But yeah, no, I would through the first listen through, I'd give it a solid 7.5. 7.5, maybe 8. I think a couple of songs did kind of seem a little unfinished, in my opinion. But every song has like a line or two where you're just like, damn. And I feel like this was a better album Kanye's dropped in a long time.
Yeah, I definitely like it better than.
I liked it better than Ye.
The last couple of ones. Was Ye the one where he just? What was the gospel one where he had the Chick-fil-A song?
The gospel one, I think is that Jesus is King?
It's like King is something like that.
I think it's Jesus is King.
The Chick-fil-A song, like closed on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's Jesus is King.
Okay.
But
that was
Ye had
clearly the only song I liked.
Ye had Lift Yourself.
Was that the Poopity Scoop?
Yeah, that's Poopity Scoop.
There we go. I remember. Yeah, this is definitely. I think it goes to our Kanye drops 3 bad albums before he could drop one good album.
Yeah.
That's the rate he's on now.
At this point, yeah. I mean, was it Ye? Jesus King, Ye, Life of Pablo?
Something like that.
But then do you consider...
I like Life of Pablo, though. You didn't like Life of Pablo.
It was okay. It was okay. The only song I'd ever go back to listen to is Father Stretch My Hands.
Mm-hmm.
But did you like Yeezus?
No, I didn't like Yeezus. I have to... That's one of those where like I listened to a couple songs, then I just didn't even give it a chance. So I feel like I'm biased. I shouldn't even say anything because I didn't really give it a good listen.
It was funny. I was listening. I was watching a random interview with Kanye, and Kanye was talking about how personally he likes 808 and Heartbreak and Yeezus more than he likes My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Interesting.
Like, to him, both those albums are better from an artistic standpoint than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And I feel like it's interesting to kind of listen to that because I feel like a lot of Donda is just him just kind of exploring and meshing artistic styles because it's a very Jesus is King sounding album in chunks of it. but then you also get like previous influences from Kanye before, because you get a little bit of 808 and Heartbreak, you get a little bit of a Yeezus vibe at points. Hell, some of it has a kind of more of a graduation kind of like almost pop kind of sounding nature to it in some portions of it.
Yeah, I feel like it's a really well-rounded album. It wasn't just one kind of thing. And I think he definitely still has he's like talking about God a lot, talking about like Jesus a lot, and that kind of goes to like the last one where it's like is it Jesus is King, right? Was that the last album?
Yeah,
the
Jesus
Chick-fil-A?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he kind of like goes into like those concepts. I mean, my favorite song is freaking Jesus Part 2, right?
Yeah.
Song. This is a really good song.
I thought Jail Part 2 is actually really solid.
Yeah, or just Jail in general. I got excited. I was like, yo, Jay-Z.
Yeah. And then he had the Sunday service choir in that as well. I was not expecting Yachty to be on it because I hadn't heard Okay. And so when I heard Yachty, I was like, wait, is that Yachty? What?
Yeah, Okay was good. I like that one.
Yeah. Do you have a top 3? Like before you give it a second, like listen through completely, like
Jesus 2. Is that the name of the song, Jesus?
Are you
it's
looking
like
at it's Jesus Lord. I have the track list set up like open here.
Okay.
And so I've been looking at it periodically.
Jesus Lord Part 2
mm-hmm.
or Jesus Lord 2. Then Okay Part 2. I think I like the Part 2 one better.
Mm-hmm.
Then what song's the one with Jay Electronica?
That's Jesus Lord Part 2. Or yeah, he's in both. Okay. He's in both. Jesus Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
1 and 2.
Okay. Jeez, I'm a mess. Okay, so clearly that's my favorite song.
I mean, obviously.
Then I guess I'll put Jail with Jay-Z because I got excited.
Dude, okay, so my 3 are Hurricane.
Oh, Hurricane's really good.
I think Lil Baby killed it on that track. Just on the initial listen through.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that sounded just like a Weeknd song featuring Kanye.
I mean, true. Fair. True.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Television, I really like how he scrubbed all of his vocals and every other feature to let that just be a pure Pop Smoke song.
Nice.
Like,
which one is it?
Television.
Okay.
Yeah, like he let that just be a Pop Smoke like tribute.
Nice.
In Donda, which, I mean, one may argue it's like exploiting someone that has passed away, but at the same time, it's like a really good tribute to Pop Smoke.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Kanye has enough money; he's not doing it for the money. Like, check out this Pop Smoke song. I feel like his heart is in the right place of just tributing to him.
Yeah, and then I have Moon 3, a little bit biased because Cuddy's in it, but.
It's good.
It's a good song. I mean,
is that in the middle of the? It's kind of like in the middle of the album.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that after that, then it kind of transitions into like a different kind of vibe. You think?
It was right. That's the song right after Young Thugs.
Cuddy and Kanye is always a good duo.
Oh,
who's your favorite? Who's your favorite duo with Kanye?
I mean, I really like Kids See Ghosts. But like, it honestly, it depends on what you're going for. Because like you could say Jay-Z and like I wouldn't complain because I mean, I feel like that combination is just two great rappers just coming together and making good music. I think from an experimental standpoint, like in like really getting like Kanye to be like the visionary that like a lot of people think he can be. Mm-hmm. Like his collaborations with Cuddy are like probably what I would gravitate towards. But you can't. But there's like so many other options. Like all the stuff that he did with like good music, like all those compilations that like Kanye's like all over, were really solid. So it's just one of those things where it's like it really just depends on what mood you're in.
You know who I want Um, you know who's a good Kanye duo, but I don't know if you could really call him a duo. Is him and Mos Def.
Oh, two
Two
words.
words.
Two words.
Good.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, you know Kanye produced "How to Get by Talib Kweli. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know that.
But yeah,
I know what song you're talking about. It sounds like thinking back on it, it does kind of sound like a Kanye beat, but I didn't know that when I was listening to it. Dude.
Pretty sure. But yeah, I really liked it. Let's see what Drake's is. I feel like Drake is just gonna be a bunch of sad songs.
Honestly, I don't. I think the opposite.
This is gonna be a bunch of bangers.
I think Drake's just gonna be like, I'm gonna release an album with like 14 to 15 singles, and they're all gonna be a smash.
Oof, we'll see. The last one was okay. It wasn't.
I don't go back to listen to anything on Scorpion.
No, but what was the Tutti Slide album?
Oh, what was that album?
I'll look it up right now. But when Views came out, I thought it would be like a kind of if you're reading this is too late, where like he raps more. But it was kind of like there's like some slow jams on there. Oh no, it was a different kind of vibe. How'd you feel about the new Kendrick song? Oh, so Drake's the last album was Dark Lane demo tapes.
Yeah, but do you consider that an album?
Yeah, I think he had like a full track list of everything. Came out during the pandemic.
Yeah, but there's songs on there. I guess. I don't know if I'd consider it. It's more of a mixtape than an album.
Nah, I feel like he dropped it like an album. I think it's just because like he dropped it and then he's like, yeah, Certified Lover Boy's coming out, so everyone was like, all right, we're excited for the next thing.
I guess.
How'd you feel about Kendrick's new song?
You mean Baby Keem's new song with Kendrick in it?
Yeah.
I mean, I will tell you, I listened to it once, and I wasn't in the best state to have listened to it, because I couldn't get over the changing voices that Kendrick was doing in his verse. I do need to give it a second. Listen, but I don't. My problem is I don't normally listen to Baby Keem.
I didn't know he existed until this song came out. Being completely honest,
really,
has he had like a lot of songs? Like, am I just living under the rock?
He's had a few.
Like, I guess I'm living under a rock.
I mean, but he's dropped out. He didn't really come. He didn't really get like mainstream until like 2017, 2018.
He's from like the area. He's from where Absol's from.
Yeah, they're
Carson.
Yeah, they're from. Yeah, I didn't know he's from Carson.
Yeah, when I googled him, I was like, oh, he's from Carson.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna know Baby Keem from anything else, it'll probably either be Do Rag Activity or Orange Soda. I think those are the two most popular songs that he's dropped. But yeah,
no clue.
But Baby Keem also on Donda.
Yeah, that's what I remember you were telling me. So he's one of those rappers where like, I don't know who this guy is.
Dude, I mean, remember when Kanye dropped 4 or 5 seconds and everyone was like, oh, dude, Paul McCartney. Dude, where does Kanye find these people?
That's funny. I still need to listen to that song. Oh, I still can't believe that he did a song with Paul McCartney.
Dude.
Or maybe he did. I listened to it and I forgot about it.
You know the song. It was like hella popular.
Okay.
He's got Rihanna. It's Rihanna's in it, and Rihanna just sings the chorus.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll listen to it, then I'll let you know. I'll be like, oh, okay.
I would be surprised. I'd be surprised if you had never heard that song before. I genuinely would. But going back to Family Ties, lyrically it was pretty solid. I mean, the subtle diss towards. I feel like there might have been a subtle diss towards Drake and Kanye, because there's a line talking about how you're gonna there's gonna be release singles and albums, and he's just still gonna release and he's still gonna be the best.
Mm.
But I mean, we hadn't heard from Kendrick in how long?
Long time.
It's
2017? 2016? 2016.
When did the Black Panther album soundtrack come out?
Oh, true. I was just thinking about Damn.
Yeah. Well, you mean, yeah. Like, Damn came out.
It's still around that time. A little after Damn.
Yeah.
Then, if we're counting the Black Panther album.
Call it 2017.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like almost 4 years. And to randomly show up on his cousin's track.
Oh, they're like family?
Yeah,
like,
they're cousins.
Literally, like they're cousins?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do you know who else is a cousin of Kendrick?
Who?
Dude, you should know this. You're a Laker fan, man.
Caldwell Pope?
Nick Young.
For real?
Yeah.
Like they're like related? For real?
They're related for real.
What? Damn, that's a fun fact I've never known. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's hella random. I would have never guessed.
Yeah, Nick Young randomly was like in an interview talking about like some clothing line he was doing. It was like, oh yeah, I'm cousins with Kendrick. And it's so interesting to talk to him about stuff. And I'm like, wait, you're cousins? Like, I had no idea that they were cousins. And then just like randomly he drops in. I'm like, wow, okay.
Jeez. Damn, I would have never guessed. That's something like I feel like I wonder if Kendrick never rapped about that.
Kendrick doesn't seem like the type to rap about family and stuff like that.
Or just shouts out
like family
famous people.
Yeah. Unless we're talking about
random fun fact.
Unless we're talking about the Control verse with Big Sean.
Oh no, that's different. He went at everybody's head,
Yeah,
bro.
literally.
He was just coming for blood. That was like a whole moment.
Oh yeah, that's like the I've arrived moment for sure.
Definitely,
dude. So speaking of Kendrick Lamar, are you ready to play a game?
Yeah, man, let's do it. Last week we did Jeopardy. I hit you with some random questions about hip hop, and now it is my turn where you slewed up a bunch of random questions and we're going to do it Jeopardy style, and I had no time to study.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Okay.